Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to do hyperlink for our semifinal exam in our ICT or E-Tech subject. And let's just go in it. First things first, we are going to open PowerPoint, and based on the tasks that were given to us, we need to make PowerPoint about climate change. And since I've already done that, I'm just going to be showing you how to do hyperlink. And with hyperlink, there is two types of hyperlink. So first things first, the first one is inline link, and the second one is anchor link. And first, I'm going to be showing you how to do the inline link. So the inline link is use of a linked object, often an image on one side, by a web page belonging to a second site. So inline links are conventionally blue and has underlined words, and it basically just guides users to another page containing the related information that we need to use. So now I'm going to be showing you how to do it. So first we are going to go to the slide where you would want to, or text, or that you would want to use an inline link in. So for me, I'm going to be I'm going to be choosing climate change meeting. So after that, we need to find the website or the reference that we used for the climate change meaning. So first first you need to click on the text and drag for it to be all selected, like it turns gray. So we press the right click button on the mouse, and then as you can see, we are given a bunch of options, but we are going to be only using the link one. And after that, we are going to go to existing file or web page. And as you can see in my cursor, we've got address here and a blank place where you put your address. So that's when we'll use the website here. So first we are going to go to the website address. As you can see, when I click it, it turns into blue. After that, we click the right click button on our mouse and copy. So let's go back to PowerPoint, and we are going to here in the address and the blank space we're given, we are going to right click and paste and press OK. And as you can see, the text turned into blue. As I said from earlier, inline links are usually designed conventionally look blue and as underlined words, which is, as you can see, there is an underlined word here, so that means it is an inline link. So for me, I'm just gonna change the colors here for it to look more presentable. As you can see, it still has an underlined link on it, so you'll know it's an inline link. So we're just going to basically repeat all the steps to the other text. So we select, turns into gray, right click, press link, as you go existing file and web page, address, find the website or reference that you want to use, click on it, right click, copy, go back to PowerPoint and paste your website address and press OK, and it changes into blue and that's the underlined word in it. And go to the next text, link, the existing file web page and address this page, and let's go to the website page or address. Let's check the address, right click, copy, back to PowerPoint, go to address, press paste, and there you go. And I'm just going to change my color again, the color of my text for me to make it look presentable. And as you can see, that is how you do inline link. So I'm just going to show you how it actually works. Let's go to slideshow mode for a minute. So as you can see, when I drag my cursor to the text, it basically shows us the website address, as you can see. So when you click on it, it will directly forward to, it will take you to the website of the information that we are going to be gathering for the text. So we need to, and you click on it, it just takes you to the website. As you can see, it took me to the website where the information of the text is. So that's basically, that is basically inline link. So we are finished with inline link. So for the second one, I'm going to show you how to anchor link. So uh, anchor link is a link that helps to link the content on the same page just with an anchor attached. So anchor link is wait a minute. So anchor link is basically like a link where you press on the text, it directs you to a slide where you would put the information is from. I mean, and so I'm just basically gonna show you how to do it. So first, let's go to the slide or the text that we want to be using as an anchor link to. So first, just like the inline link, we are basically just going to do the same steps, but except we are going to be using slides and not going to the website address or any of that anymore. So again, select the text, right click, go to link, and here instead of existing file or web page, we're going to the second option, which is place in this document. And here we are shown all the slides that we are going to be using the anchor link to. So for mine, the question is what is climate change? And my information or answer to that question is at my slide number 4. So I'm going to choose slide number 4, and that would, when I click that text, it would directly take me to the slide where the information of the text is going to be, or is put. So it would just directly take you there, and that basically is just that is basically just anchor link. So after you've selected the slide where you would want it to go, you press OK, and as you can see, it turned into blue, and it has an underlined link on it. So I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna change the colors here for it to be more clear. So I'm gonna show you how it works. So let's just go back to slideshow mode for a minute. And as you can see, when I put my cursor here, it turns into a clickable icon. So let's press it, and as you can see, it took me to the slide where I would want my information is going to be put. And as you can see, here it is, what is climate change, and things like that. So we are just going to go back here for a minute and just do the same steps on the other text that we are going to be doing. So again, select on the text and it turns gray. Then right click, and then we're given these options, press link, then we go to place in this document, and since my causes and effects information or description is located at slideshow number 7, I'm going to be choosing slide number 7. And as you can see, it turned blue. And then let's go just do the same thing to the other text, right click, link, place in this document. My solution slideshow is located at the number 10. So let's go to number 10, press OK, there you go. And then wait, link, go to business documents, slide 10. Okay, there you go, it turned into blue. Let's go to the conclusion now. Let's go right click and link, and my conclusion slide is located at slide 14, I mean 13. So slide 13, press OK. So I'm just going to change the color here now for it to look more clear and easier to read for the people that are going to need this PowerPoint. And there it is. That is basically how you do it. And I'm just going to show you again how to do it. Let's go to slideshow mode. Drag my cursor to the text. As you can see, it takes me to the slide where my description or information is located to. And that is basically anchor link. And that basically is just it. That is hyperlink. That are the two types of hyperlink that I showed you, the inline link and the anchor link. So this is the anchor link, where it would take you to a slideshow or another slide, and the inline link is where you click to go to a website page of the information. So I'm done on how I'm teaching you on how to do the hyperlink. So I'm just going to be showing you my presentation or a PowerPoint or report on climate change now. So just go to climate change, the first slide, I mean, and then go to this. Before this, we are going to need to save it, and let's go to file here at the left side, and then we are going to go to save as. Then I'm gonna recommend you to put it in a folder where you could easily locate it to. So I'm just gonna for my for mine I'm just gonna go for browse, and then I'm going to put it that the folder ICT, and I'm just going to rename it climate change and press save. And after that, our PowerPoint is saved and it is done. So we're all done with on how teaching you how to do the hyperlink and stuff. So now I'm just going to show you my presentation now on the climate change. So here it is, climate change. This is going to be our presentation for ICT. So contents featured is climate change meaning, causes and effects in climate change, solutions for climate change. If you want to know more about this text, you just simply just go. You basically just click on the text, and it would direct you to the website page where you can find all the related informations. So number one is, what is climate change? What is climate change? Climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle, but since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Burning fossil fuels generates greenhouse gas emissions that act like a blanket wrapped around the Earth, trapping the sun's heat and raising temperatures. Examples of greenhouse gas emissions that are causing climate change include carbon dioxide and methane. These come from using gasoline for driving a car or coal for heating a building. For example, clearing land and forests can also release carbon dioxide. Landfills for garbage are a major source of methane emissions. Energy, industry, transport, buildings, agriculture, and land use are among the main emitters. So, uh, Next is going to be causes and effects of climate change. Let's go to cause and effects of climate change. Fossil fuels, coal, oil, and gas are by far the largest contributor to global climate change, accounting for over 75% of global greenhouse gas emissions and nearly 90% of all carbon dioxide emissions. As greenhouse gas emissions blanket the Earth, they trap the sun's heat. This leads to global warming and climate change. The world is now warming faster than at any point in recorded history. Warmer temperatures over time are changing weather patterns and disrupting the usual balance of nature. This poses many risks to human beings and all other forms of life on Earth. So the next would be the solutions. Let's go to the solutions. The solutions, there are a bunch of solutions that you could use, but the most recommended or the most used solution for climate change is to follow the three R's to conserve natural resources and landfill space, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle. So the fourth and last one is conclusion on my report. So the conclusion is uh, global warming is a major challenge for our global society. There is very little doubt that global warming will change our climate in the next century, and there must be an international political function. Funding for developing cheap and clean energy production must be increased. We must not pin all our hopes on global politics and clean energy technology, so we must prepare for the worst and adapt. There is no planet B, and that is all. Thank you for listening. And that is all. Now I've already showed you on how to do the hyperlink, and I've showed you my PowerPoint presentation. So that is going to be everything. So I hope you understand on how I guided you on how to do the hyperlink, and thank you for listening. Yeah.